Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm hungover.
I'm sleepy.
I'm Kyle, the game bastard.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
Austin.
Today we are continuing with CYBERPUNK RED. We started last session the beginner box set Jumpstart Kit. Excuse me, the Jumpstart Kit adventure, The Apartment. So who are you guys playing in CYBERPUNK RED?
I'm Torch. I'm a tech. I like building things in fire.
Corey?
I am 40, the rocker boy.
Right.
A rock.
I mean, this is Cyberpunk, so I assume punk rocker.
Sure, yeah.
Austin?
And I'm Mover, retired military, now mercenary that's just addicted to a lot of battlefield medications and looking for a fight.
So this is a continuation of the previous episode where we started out CYBERPUNK RED. If you want a little more information on the rules and to understand what this game is about, check out the previous episode. And then when you're done there, come to this one. The last episode, you guys had an altercation outside your apartment building, and you learned that a corporation was planning to illegally seize your building, demolish it, and put in a communication tower.
Yeah, we all live in the building, and I believe Mover, you own the building, or does
40 does.
40 owns the building? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's living off of all of those residual checks from when he was a recording artist.
That's right.
Yeah.
40 got featured in a Ford Astrovan commercial, one of his songs, so living fat on those checks.
So you don't, again, this apartment is it is between the very nice and stately corporate-controlled, government-supported areas of Night City and the war zone, as it's called, which is where the criminal elements do most of their activity. It is not a literal war zone. There's not Germans and Frenchmen in trenches shelling each other.
It sounds a lot like Cincinnati. Like you'll be in a neighborhood with these beautiful mansions and you'll hang a right and there are bullet casings and syringes everywhere.
I think Night City is Cincinnati.
Okay.
in the game. I mean, it's not, but it is now.
Okay.
Night City, Cincinnati. They changed the name.
That's the directions to the Arnoff Center. Like you'll see a woman giving birth on the hood of an El Camino. Take a left.
God.
She's reliably there.
Yeah.
You can buy drugs in Cincinnati with chili. It's a currency.
It's true. Every baggie of heroin has a little cheese sprinkled on top. Lots of great Cincinnati jokes today. I hope two of our listeners have been there.
Yeah. And that's all of them. We've run the
I've been there quite a bit. I like it.
Yeah. Well,
No, that tracks.
wait till we start making Dayton jokes. Smells like tires.
In 2 years, some guy, our first listener from Dayton will be, hey, nothing wrong with Dayton. They don't sound like that there. I don't know what that was.
They're Cockney in Dayton.
Oh, hey, Gavin, now, welcome to Dayton.
Wait, my tires, isn't it?
Nothing we say is true.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
So it is a few weeks after your altercation with the Militech mercenaries. You expected some immediate blowback. You guys holed up, stockpiled weapons and ammunition, nothing. And eventually, you went back to your normal lives. Then on a rainy Saturday afternoon, the CityNet goes down in your building. Bit of background, in CYBERPUNK RED, there's no worldwide internet anymore. That's been screwed over. But there are local city nets, and of course Night City has CityNet. And it is fairly reliable. It goes down occasionally, but it always comes back up in half an hour. Hours tick by, no updates. You talk to some people, and apparently it's down specifically for your building. Like all your neighbors have net access.
So I'm sure 40's catching mad shit about this.
Oh yeah. You're getting a lot of complaints.
Yeah. So 40 unplugs it and plugs it back in.
Torch is just banging on your door going, I can't watch Frasier.
And so you guys have one neighbor. He lives up on the top floor, which does not have many apartments on it. He's the old crazy guy that city laws require at least one live in each apartment building.
Yes.
He's just got a shock of white hair, and for some reason, even if he shaves, it's always like half stubble. He comes down. His name's Russell, based on Patreon member Matthew Russell.
Oh, thank you, Matthew.
Fellas,
Apparently, he's a miner.
Yeah, old grizzled prospector comes down. Need the internet to find me gold. He
doesn't-
in the future. It's all virtual. You're
He's a
prospecting.
Bitcoin miner.
no, see, Russell never gets on the internet. Russell is a ham radio operator. And he has an illegal tower on the roof. He paid for it under the table.
Cool.
And he just spends all day talking to other ham radio operators all over the world because he's an old weird dude.
Yeah.
And he comes down, he's got on, tan slacks, shirt's neatly tucked in. Fearless!
A rope for a belt.
Does he have any modifications?
I mean, obviously he has a rope for a belt.
Yeah. His hat is pinned in the front like Snuffy Smith.
Don't be ridiculous. I ain't got nobody on my radio. There's jamming. And not like you cyberpunks jam in your meth dens with your cats.
Yeah, well,
Somebody's jamming our transmissions on radio. I can't talk to old Snooty.
Internet's out too. It's weird.
Yeah, so you can't watch your pornos, you freak.
I want to watch Frasier.
I'm more of a fan of Mad About You, aren't I?
I need you to fix this, 40.
Let me take a look at it. I fix things. I can do. I'll figure it out.
Come on up here, whippersnapper. And Russell takes Torch and the rest of you, if you go, up to his apartment, which is 2 apartments, and one of the walls has been knocked down and expanded, and it's just full of crap.
All right.
For some reason, he still has newspaper subscriptions. Even though there's no newspapers in Night City, it just
Right.
somehow gets them, and they're just stacked everywhere.
He makes his own.
He's got just a wall full of MREs. And,
He's a zine enthusiast.
All right.
yeah. He's got a poster of Doogie Howser for some weird reason.
Yes.
Yeah. And he has a very elaborate radio setup. He's got a big table on a back wall, connects directly to the antenna on the roof, and it's doing all those radio sounds.
Torch immediately gets to work on seeing if he can repair it.
Okay, what skill are you going to use?
I believe basic tech would come in handy here.
Let's see. Would a ham radio qualify as basic? Yes. Yeah, this is the cyberpunk future.
Here's your problem. That mouse and the wheel that keeps it all going is dead.
Okay, so Torch's basic tech is his tech plus 7, and his tech is 9. So I believe that makes 16.
And so, Todd, you can make a DC 18 check to figure out what's wrong with the radio.
Okay, so I'm starting at 16. So
Cool.
I'm going to roll a d10. It's a 4.
Yeah, he's right. Someone is jamming radio transmissions locally.
I wonder if this has anything to do with the fact that we, killed some people a few weeks ago.
Odds are high.
Do you think this is about the murders?
Technically, that architect killed himself, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true. He did.
While they're working on the radio, Mover goes to the edge of the ceiling. Or edge of the ceiling.
Interesting.
While they're working on the radio, Mover goes to the edge of the rooftop and hopefully using his cyber optic takes a look around to see if he can spot anybody watching the building.
Okay, make a DC 20.
You spot a little man down in the alley, holding the internet cable and kinking it.
Hey, you can do that.
It's true.
Listen to Transformers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make a DC 20 perception check.
Okay. My perception is intelligence, which is 6 plus 5, so 11, plus this D10. I rolled a 2, so just a 13.
You are in the middle of a city. There's traffic. There's people going about their lives. You don't see anybody specifically watching your building. You do notice that as people walk from across the various streets and walk past on your sidewalks, that their agents go out. And of course, because you hear the bitching. One thing you do spot in the distance, you see a fire engine coming, lights on, heading your way. As far as you can tell, there's no fires anywhere.
I'm going to use this radio and just send out a message for everybody who wants to watch Frasier. Don't come here. Can't do it.
Shit, be careful. Them knobs got my special juices on them.
God.
I use Vaseline on my hands.
Sardine juice all over.
Oh, God.
Let me know if you want to use the pee jug. So the fire engine keeps coming. Traffic was, of course, moving sluggishly out of the way. And this is the cyberpunk future. There's not as much traffic as you would experience in a normal American city because most people don't have cars. It stops outside your building. You see a bunch of firemen jump off, run into the building. People start running out, and you hear someone triggering the fire alarms inside your apartment complex.
Oh, well, isn't that lovely? The only thing I hate worse than architects are firemen.
Very peculiar amount of biases with 40.
Right.
Look, I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure if there was a fire, I would know it because I kind of I dig fire.
Mover is still on the roof, and eventually you do see smoke start drifting up the side of the building.
This seemed like the order of events happened in reverse.
Look, Mr. Prospector, I'm just
My name is Russell.
Russell. You got a shit ton of kindling in here. I'm just saying, you might
I got some shit.
if this place catches on fire, it's gonna go up like
I'll
really, really
burn
fast.
with my radios.
Okay, I'll watch.
So more smoke is drifting off the side of the building. You can hear commotion downstairs. The fire alarm is going off. What are you guys doing?
Well, 40 is definitely going to run down there because
Okay.
Mover's going to follow him.
I'll go too.
So you guys go down one of the stairwells, and below you, the apartment's about 10 floors. Below you, you can see firemen coming up to each floor, open the door. Fire department, everybody out. Night City,
down
fire
on the ground,
department.
fire department.
And people are leaving because, they weren't part of the murders.
Well,
Fire department, don't move.
I mean,
In Night
this
City, we've expanded to every civil servant shooting people on sight.
well,
it is a dystopia. That's entirely possible. Like, look, modern America is about 2 hours away from postmen carrying AK-47s. So you guys can see, you move down, and as you get closer, a fireman points up at you guys. Gentlemen, you have to evacuate the building. Everybody can make a difficulty 16 perception check.
perception is intelligence.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my intelligence is a 6. Perception is +3, so 9.
Yep, mine's 11.
My intelligence is 10, and my perception is +4, so I'm starting at a 14.
All right, let's roll them up.
I rolled a 21.
16.
17.
Actually, I rolled a 10 on that one, Kyle. Is that is a crit win a thing in this?
Yes, there are critical successes. And as you indicated, if you roll a natural 10, that is a crit success. You roll another 10 and add that to the first result. And theoretically, if that rolled a 10, you could keep rolling.
So does that matter in this guy? I already succeeded.
Excuse me. I did say it wrong. If you roll a second 10, it does not continue. It stops after that, the second 10. So.
Oh, okay.
So is there a point? No. Just having a crit success is a better success, or at least the way I run it. As long as you've already succeeded, like being 5 above the difficulty or 10 above, I don't think there's a real difference in most cases.
Gotcha.
I think that would only come into play even if you rolled a 10, if you were still underneath the difficulty number, then you could, roll again. And
Exactly. The main thing a crit success does, as far as I can tell from reading the starter kit, is it lets you have a much better chance of making really hard rolls.
Cool.
So this guy's fireman disguise is pretty good.
But we see underneath his jacket an EMT suit. Fucking get him!
It's authentic. It is a Night City Fire Department uniform. They've got the heavy coats, the hat, everything. They've all got radios that are on their collars, which makes you wonder why he needs the discreet listening device in his ear, and why is he carrying a gun?
Mover pulls out his assault rifle and fires.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
So that's our reflex plus a D10. I've got a 10 in my reflex.
I've got a 10.
I've got a 10.
Nice.
All right, let's roll.
18.
I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 10.
So we critted. Let's just roll again, and we can see, because you're supposed to roll again on a 10, just to see if
Correct.
Todd and I's order, since we rolled the same thing.
Sure.
1,
4.
So what's your total initiative?
24.
21.
18.
Well, this guy's a 14, so I'm just going to put players and then
Dead fireman.
fake fireman. Yeah, so he has a pistol. Firemen have those big bulky sleeves. His right hand was up in the sleeve, and you just see the muzzle of the pistol hanging just barely down below the sleeve. So it tips you guys off. You guys see guns all the time because you're psychopaths.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Todd, you have a 24. What are you doing?
Torch is going to shoot the fireman with his heavy pistol. This will be marksmanship plus reflexes, so I'm starting at a 13. What's the difficulty, Kyle?
The fireman is about a dozen meters away, so difficulty 15.
All right, and I'm starting at 13.
Yeah, just don't roll a 1. Not that you would. I'm sure you won't.
No, surely not. That could never happen, Kyle. And he rolled a 1.
Wow.
So have we talked about luck?
I don't think so.
So there is a stat. You guys all have a stat called luck. And you can spend your luck points. Those are points, basically. To add a 1 luck point spent on a roll adds a +1 to your roll.
Okay, so my luck's a 7, so I have 7 luck points I can use.
Correct.
Cool.
Those refresh after a session.
Okay, cool.
Nice. I will choose to use a luck point.
Now, since you rolled a natural 1, you still have to roll.
Oh, that's right. I have to roll for the critical failure.
But if your failure roll is low enough, it might still behoove you to use luck to get to the...
Okay, here we go. Rolling for my failure. It's going to be the title of my autobiography. I rolled a 2. Well, better than a 1.
So you rolled a 1, which, as far as I can tell, rules as written, still adds to your stat and skill, but then subtracted by 2, and your final result would be...
Well, the 1 would be 14, then minus 2, so it would be 12.
So, if you spent 3 luck points, you would hit difficulty 15.
Well, let's spend them luck points.
Okay, and roll your damage.
Okay, the heavy pistol does 3d6 damage.
Also, I don't think we mentioned this last time. If you roll double 6s on a damage roll, that is a damage critical, which can inflict a critical injury.
That's a 4, 5, and a 6, so 15 altogether.
Torch raises his weapon, steps down one step, misses it, slips, tumbles. The bullet blasts up into the air, ricochets off the ceiling, and hits the fireman in the shoulder, who spins around, cursing. He's taken about half his hit points there. He's seriously wounded now.
That was for Daphne.
Corey, it's your turn.
Okay, 40 is going to level his very heavy pistol.
Is it a very, very heavy? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So, difficulty 15.
Okay, so my marksmanship and reflexes total 14. Rolled a 6.
Roll damage.
My very heavy pistol's a 4d6. 18.
How does this poor fake fireman die, Corey?
So 40 unloads on this motherfucker, shooting him about 35 times with the pistol.
So he has to reload midway?
Sure.
he John Wicks it.
The goal being to basically turn him into a bloody Dalmatian with red spots all over his body, like firemen.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
With that many bullet wounds, there is some body left holding all the holes together. And, well, the combat is over. You guys are standing over a body as 40 repeatedly fires into it.
Still firing.
Mover reaches down and takes out the earpiece he noticed in the fireman's ear
Okay.
and puts it in his ear.
Torch says, bet he won't be responding first anymore. Get it?
So you can hear, Austin, Mover can hear the chatter between the other quote-unquote firemen.
Unit 14, move devices into levels 3 and 4. There's apartment 18 has been cleared there. You can set up there.
And they're chatting back.
Roger that, command. Are we expecting any resistance from... did anybody hear gunshots just now? Yeah, felt like I heard repeated gunshots, a pause to reload, additional gunshots, a second pause to reload. Hey, let's call the Treader team. Right? I feel like anybody would have called in if they'd been shot at. It's not like someone was instantly killed. and then some psychopaths just repeatedly shot them. We're not in the war zone. What you're probably hearing is probably just probably ghosts or something.
All of that last was Mover actually speaking into the radio.
Roger that, 21. Setting up a bomb on level 4 next.
All right, guys, we got to get to level 4. They're setting bombs.
So as you're moving up to level 4, you hear call-ins.
Bombs ready on ground floor. Bombs on 2, good. Bombs on 3, good.
All right, guys, I think we should split up.
Let me handle the bombs. I'll go down to the first floor. I can dismantle a bomb. I can even turn it into a walkie-talkie.
All right, I'll head for 2.
Where's 40 going?
Well, I guess I'm going to 3, ain't I?
So you all head downstairs and split up on different floors. 40 goes to 3, Mover to 2, Torch down to 1. So on 3, 40 goes in and sees 2 firemen coming out of an apartment. One of them is holding this obvious explosive, and he says, "Let's just get this set up on 4 and get out of here." "Hey, is that a musician?" One of them is just brazenly carrying a submachine gun. You think these might not be real firemen.
Uh-oh.
I assume you would like to roll for initiative here.
I will attack.
Okay.
Okay, my reflexes are a 10. That's a 18.
Well, they rolled a 5, so you're going first.
Okay. 40 is going to attack the fireman with the submachine gun first.
Oh, good choice.
Okay, thank you.
With what are you attacking?
He's going to use his slice and dice again, which is his finger whip.
Okay.
So would that be melee weapon?
Yes, that is a melee weapon, so that's your...
Dexterity plus 3.
Gotcha, okay.
So 8. What's my target?
So normally it is dexterity plus evasion plus 1d10. These guys do not have evasion. So his dex is 8. He rolled a 7, so difficulty 15 to hit him. He's dancing backwards trying to get the assault rifle up. He's got one of them funny fingers.
Well, I rolled a 12. Can I use some luck points to...
Sure,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'll use 3 luck points to get me to 15.
He's about to get out of the way, but some small child left a fire engine in the middle of the apartment hall, and he stumbles on that. What the heck? A toy fire truck?
Oh, don't you love the irony?
There's multiple layers of meaning here.
My slice and dice is 2d6. That's a 5.
So you slash open parts of his coat. You see blood welling up. Oh! And I believe with the melee attack, you can attack twice.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah.
Do I have to roll again to hit?
Yes, you do.
Okay. That's a 16.
That hits.
Another flick of the finger here. That's 8.
So you open up all these wounds on this guy. He's trying to get away. Oh, it burns. The lacerations and the cuts. He's going to try to get his weapon up to fire at you, which is DC 15 for a rifle. It would be easier if he were farther away. Thinking that's not going to do it, considering his reflexes are a 8, and I rolled 2. So the assault rifle, you guys, Mover and Torch here, an assault rifle firing above them. This guy is just blasting holes in the wall. You know in the action movie where some guy's trying to shoot somebody else with a rifle and the defender grabs it and it just does that arc in a circle? Mm-hmm. That's what's going on now.
Okay.
You can hear people screaming in the other apartments, "I'm trying to take a shower! Just let me draw off!" The other guy pulls out a knife. He drops the bomb, pulls out a big Bowie knife, rolled an 8. Corey, would you like to roll your evasion?
Okay. Evasion.
Evasion is your dexterity plus your evasion.
Okay.
Plus 1d10.
That's a 10. 15.
So he rolled an 8 plus he rolled a 16.
What a fucker.
Would you like to spend any luck?
Do I just need one more?
Defenders win ties, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend luck. I'm down to 3 luck.
So yeah, actually the defender does. We have done that wrong a couple times then. So the attacker would need to beat it. So yeah, you can spend 1 point, tie it, and then he does not stab you.
Okay, I do that.
All right. And he rolled a 1, so that's definitely going to miss. He stabs at 40. 40 throws up a forearm, blocks the first attack. The second one, the guy tries to come in low. 40 with the grace of a punk rocker
Okay.
pirouettes out of the way, and the guy stabs him through drywall. And you hear somebody, "I'm taking a shower!"
Oh, great. I have to fix that.
And we're going to cut to Mover.
It's kind of antithetical for a punk rocker to be a landlord.
Well,
Kind of antithetical to pirouette as a punk rocker, too.
Mover storms onto the second floor. It's empty of people. It's already been evacuated. Apartment door standing open. No firemen anywhere. Austin, you will need to search for the bomb.
Okay. Is this just going to be perception?
I believe so. Difficulty 12.
Okay. So intelligence plus perception, that's going to be an 11. Oh, I rolled a 10.
Cool.
So that's a 21 plus the extra one. There's a 27 total.
Yeah, they just put it on a kitchen table in the middle of an apartment.
there's a sign that says bomb.
And it looks like it is remote detonated. There's no timer or anything like that.
Okay. So Mover's going to pick it up and carry it like a little baby.
This is a cyberpunk future, so when you pick it up, hello, I am a bomb. You have picked me up.
Yes.
This
thank
has
you.
activated my defense mechanisms.
Am I going to have to fight this bomb?
If you would like to continue running, I will explode.
There we go.
Please put me back down. Thank you.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Thank you, Todd.
I have a defensive perimeter of 5 meters.
You'd be familiar with this being in the military.
Yeah.
If you move it 5 meters from wherever it was put, it goes off.
Is there a bathtub within 5 meters?
You're gonna lethal weapon 2 into the bathroom.
God.
Well, this is designed to bring down a building, so it would be way more powerful
Yeah.
than a bathtub could accommodate.
Yeah. So what kind of skill?
I mean,
I'm
if you-
assuming concentration to see if I can defuse this thing.
well, defusing a bomb is usually basic tech, but I mean, if you want to spend some luck to determine what is within 5 meters, that might be to your advantage. I'm fine with that. Just a bathtub is not gonna.
Okay.
Would not be.
What about a refrigerator?
Okay, Indiana.
Yeah.
I recognize everybody will hate me for doing this, but my options are limited. It was on a kitchen table.
Yeah, there's a refrigerator, but refrigerators are in cyberpunk future are not built to stop bombs. It's still going to cause mass damage.
No. Okay.
Not
so
not
how-
like the refrigerators of the 1950s.
No, that
Yeah.
would stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what could be within range that would be useful to you. I'm just saying, if you
Yeah.
have a clever idea. Oh, I tell you what, like if you spend 2 luck, okay, you spend 1 luck. You don't have to spend luck on the refrigerator, right? If you spend a luck, you could say that the cold of the refrigerator interferes with its detection, and then you could move the refrigerator and it wouldn't go off. But you gotta move a refrigerator.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to spend the 1 luck point and do that.
Okay.
Oh, not in the fridge. Oh no, dang. Hello, carrots, my old nemesis.
So Mover shuts the door and using his cyber arm tries to... where's a window?
At the front of the apartment, through the kitchen, through the living room, there's windows overlooking the street.
All right.
It's weird. The windows are on the floor in this place. It's pretty crazy. I suppose I'll have to fix that too.
Oh, yeah. So camera cuts to outside the building.
So make a body roll for
Okay.
So
Before
difficulty
we even go there.
difficulty 15, body plus I don't know what skill do you
Wait,
think
so
is
you're
relevant.
picking up the refrigerator?
I'm just hurling it out the fucking window.
Okay, that's right. You're mostly robotic.
Yeah, he's Mega Man.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
So if he defeats the refrigerator, does he gain its powers like Mega Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So body plus athletics is a 14.
Okay. Your difficulty's 15.
All right, here we go. All right, I rolled a 6, so that's a total of 20.
So people in the street see this refrigerator just explode out of one of these windows. Glass raining down. You hear so one dude on the fire truck. What the crap? And there's this deafening clang as the refrigerator lands on the ladder, and firemen are climbing up, looking at it, just scratching their heads. Obviously, these are not real firemen, but even still, very confusing for a group of mercenaries. Somebody throw a refrigerator at us? So on floor 1, Torch
Yes.
is also going to be looking for a bomb. With your perception.
Perception, total of 14.
So it's difficulty 12.
Okay. Well, I don't have to roll then, do I?
Yes.
Well, to crit,
you could
yeah.
roll a critical failure. Not that
Sure.
you're going to roll a 1 here, Todd.
That's a 7.
Dang.
So where's this bomb, Kyle?
So you are kicking open apartments, looking. You pass the janitor closet, and you hear,
I am a bum. Hi.
You open it up and somebody shoved it in a mop bucket. Hello, I'm a bomb. Please do not move me, sir.
Yeah, fucking Matthew Edwards. He recorded his voice and put it in a bomb. Fucking hate him.
Is this Torch? I hate you too. I'm gonna blow up your building. I am a bomb. Okay, so disarming a bomb is difficulty 18, basic tech.
Basic tech, okay, so my basic tech is total 16.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, so that's 18.
Now, so you need to beat the score by
I
at least
will
one.
spend a luck.
Working on the bomb, and it's just Matthew Edwards' voice. I'm a bomb. Please do not attempt to defuse me. That will void the manufacturer warranty. But you clip some wires, almost red-green, and then you come to your senses and go green-red,
Of course.
and it is diffused.
I am a bomb.
Meanwhile, on floor 3, 40 is still engaged in vicious hand-to-hand combat with 2 faux firemen. So you've whipped them with the monofilament wire. One dude has a knife, another has the assault rifle. The bomb is on the ground. It is not armed.
Okay.
But you do see a bomb further into the room that is armed.
Okay.
These guys were going up to level 4.
Gotcha.
Well, ain't you two just fucking lovely? After this, we should go out for karaoke or something. Dibs on Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine.
I love Sound Machine!
You fucking twat.
Are you kidding?
And he attacks again.
Ranged or melee?
Yeah, it's going to be range. It's heavy pistol time, guys.
Okay, are you shooting rifleman?
I'm
or-
sorry. Very heavy pistol time. And I'm shooting at the guy with the gun again.
Okay, gotcha.
So marksmanship and reflex is 14. Target is what?
I mean, he's right next to you, so it's 15.
Rolled a 1.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
So I'll use another luck point.
Well, you
I
got
got to roll to
Yep.
minus. Fuck. That's a 8.
So
Jesus.
yeah, so you're lining up a shot with your very heavy pistol, and the guy with the knife just bear hugs you, and of course the shots go wild. Hold him, Scott! I'm trying, Kenny. He's a stout one.
Stout punk rocker.
Apparently you never heard of the Misfits, Austin.
That is it. So I rolled a 10, crit. The guy with the knife is attacking you, can evade. He right now is hitting a difficulty. He's hitting 24 right now.
Okay.
So you need to roll evasion, which plus dex.
Yeah.
Plus
which is-
1d10.
Which is 10, so I'm going to have to crit here. And I did.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
nice.
Yeah, so I'll roll again and add to that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm at 20 right now.
So your evasion and your dex together is 10, and you just rolled a 10, so you're at 20. You're looking for a 24.
Okay. That's a 1.
Oh, man.
So you're
I love like the feeling of elation you get when you do something awesome only to immediately be brought back to earth by your crushing defeat.
so it's 21 to 24. Do you have 3 luck points remaining?
I do. I'm going to use them 3 luck. They're burning a hole in my pocket.
So yeah, he tries to stab you, and again, graceful pirouette out of the way. Kelmo stabs his partner, Kenny. He's going to strike again with the knife. That is a 6. So he hits on a 17. I assume you want to evade.
Okay. 10 plus this dice. 13.
And that is a stab. 6 points of damage.
Hey.
Do you have any armor?
I do. I have 7 body armor.
Oh no, he's wearing armor! My knife! It doesn't have any effect! And Kenny with the assault rifle is going to try to shoot you. That is an 18. Would you like to evade?
Yeah. Evasion 10. That's a 7. 17.
So that's a hit, crit, 23 points of damage. How much armor do you have?
7.
That's 16. And that's a crit. We get to use the crit tables. Hooray! Okay, so Corey, I'll let you roll to see what crit. Roll 2d6.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
3.
So the crit, it inflicts a horrible injury effect, and you get 5 bonus damage on top of it.
Oh, cool.
So go ahead, add another 5.
So that'd be 21.
And the hallway is filled with a bony, bloody mist as they blow your hand off.
Oh, shit.
Oh, isn't that fucking lovely? Ain't you just a jar of strawberry jam? We should have a play date sometime. We'll go prancing through the peppermint forest, you bloody cunt.
I think this guy's crazy, Scott.
I'm a punk rocker.
Not anymore.
So you
You're
have
the drummer for AC/DC.
You have a dismembered
That's
hand.
Def Leppard, Austin.
Oh, shit.
The fuck is wrong with you, man? Fucking teach you anything, god damn
A
it.
portal opens and Bartok pops his head. Another one next to you. Hey, everybody, it's
There's our
Cham.
Chameo.
Hey, just checking in. Everybody have a nice time. I'm leaving now. Goodbye, Cham.
Every game needs a cameo.
So you drop any items in the dismembered hand,
Okay.
which this is your offhand, so I'm assuming there wouldn't be anything in it since you just have a pistol and a...
I have a pistol in my hand that has the whip in it.
Yeah, we'll say that's your primary hand. That'd be the
Okay.
weapon hand. And back on the second floor, what is Mover doing?
Mover, hearing the gunshots, is going to move in the direction of upstairs.
Hey, fucking help.
Mover will arrive next round. Todd, what is Torch doing on floor 1 with his newly disarmed bomb?
Well, he's used his toolbox and his technical knowledge to turn the bomb into a television, and he's watching Frasier.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Up on floor 3, Austin, roll initiative for Mover.
Okay. That's a 13.
Austin, you will go after Corey. Corey, it's your turn. Your hand has just been blown off.
40's upset.
Really?
He's going to level his very heavy pistol once again and shoot once more at submachine gun guy.
Now, how much damage have you taken total?
21. My starting hit points were 40.
Okay, so have you hit your seriously wounded level yet?
My seriously wounded is 20.
Okay, so you're seriously wounded, which...
Yeah, no shit. I lost a hand, Kyle. Thanks for the update, buddy.
Well, there are some mechanical applications here. So if you
I can only use one hand. Got it.
there's that. That's true. Good
It
pointer, Corey.
might affect my guitar playing.
Oh, it's going to be way worse. I don't know how that works, but I know it's worse.
Okay.
Torch will rig you up a robotic hand. It's
Thank
no
you.
problem.
So it's seriously wounded, which is less than half your HP. You have a -3 to all checks.
Fucking lovely.
Roll your guns.
What's the target number again?
It is 15. Everything's at point blank range right now because you guys are fighting in a hallway.
Okay, so if it's -3, I'm rolling with an 11 because it's normally 14.
You're correct, sir.
My marksmanship. Okay. That's a 4, so 15 exactly, but I got to beat it, right?
You do have to beat it, yes.
Okay. I do not beat it.
You have no luck left.
Nope.
Mover arrives on the 3rd floor to see 40 engaged in brutal hand-to-hand combat with 2 firemen. Right now they're fighting over a very heavy pistol. The gun is just firing wildly into the ceiling. Plaster is falling down, raining down.
40 goes to like do the Three Stooges poke in the eye with his missing hand.
He's just bloodily stumping the guy's face.
Just immediately right between the eyes, a little blood stump. Print.
40, what happened to your hand?
It's Mover's turn.
He levels that assault rifle.
Okay, they are about 15 meters away from you.
I think that's perfect for this weapon, right?
It's difficulty 10, yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to be that close with the assault rifle.
Yeah, I'm aiming for Kenny machine gun. Marksmanship is a total of 16.
Crit failure means you hit 40.
Okay. Holy shit.
Yes! Did you roll a 1?
I did.
my
But
God.
I was already a 16 when difficulty was 10. So I just got to see what I'm subtracting from this, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, 7. So enough.
So what's
Mover sucks.
your end roll? What's your total end roll?
My total is, it's a 9. Yeah, let's spend 2 luck points.
Bloody lovely. Let's meet at that shitty pub up the street later and we can share some chips, you ass.
I don't want to do anything with this kid. Mover's a fucking idiot.
Now, Austin, I'm not saying it's you. But I've noticed a trend with some of your characters.
Well,
And I don't think Mover rolled that one. I think Mover's a pretty good character. So roll your damage. If you spend 2 luck point, you can roll damage.
okay. The assault rifle does 5d6. 15 damage.
Before this, 40 had never felt bullets whizzing past his ear. He has now. Because they went past his ear and slammed into the fireman's face,
Oh, hello.
spreading brain matter and blood all over the walls. which is going to be a very costly cleaning and repainting bill.
Oh,
So,
bloody-
And once again, one of my characters says, "Stop shooting at my musician."
so that fireman is dead. The stabby fireman, he's going to turn and run back into the apartment with the active bomb in it. Starts banging on the window. Hey, I need some help up here. Waving, somebody help me, to the fireman down below. That's his action. He kind of freaked out. It is Corey's turn.
Okay, where's the bomb that's in the apartment?
It's just on the counter in the kitchen. He ran past it.
Okay, and there's another non-active bomb.
On the floor outside the apartment in the hallway where you guys were shooting and fighting.
Okay, would 40 know how to activate that bomb? Or can I roll something?
Yeah, you could always roll basic tech to do it. Now, these are not like grenades. These are demolition bombs.
Sure.
It's going to take out a floor.
Yeah, but if it's not activated, the 5-meter thing I don't have to worry about
Correct.
until I turn it on.
Correct.
What I'd like to try to do is grab that non-active bomb, run to the window, and activate it as I'm chucking it out the window, hopefully hitting the fireman down on the ground that he's attempting to contact.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
There's already another bomb down there.
Correct. So, athletics,
Okay.
I would say activating the bomb. I mean, these are used by corporate mercenaries.
Yeah.
Turning it on is a button
Okay.
that says on. I'm a bomb. Turn me on.
Okay. And what's my target number?
I'm going to say difficulty 13. I mean, you're just running and throwing something out a window.
Okay.
You're a punk rocker. You've probably thrown plenty of VCRs and microwaves out of hotel room windows.
Well,
So 13, athletics.
so I'm still at rolling -3 because I have no hand. So that makes my starting number a 5.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to have to shot put the bomb out
Yeah.
the window.
Can I assist?
Yeah, sure.
Mover's got a cyber arm.
I'm not sure what the actual rules for helping are in Cyberpunk Red, but I'll say, yeah, you can just add your skill bonus
Okay.
in athletics.
Yeah, I started to say I'll add athletics +5.
But how are you helping? What's it look like?
I'm coming, 40. And Mover runs over and hauls up the bomb. Can we say he activates it and I'll throw it?
Sure, yeah, you guys can do it however you want.
Okay.
Or he could run into the apartment first and you could throw it to him while he's at the window. Like hot potato.
Okay.
All right, so Corey, you're getting what bonus are you giving him, Austin?
Athletics +5.
Okay. That puts me at a 10 then.
Okay, so you've got decent odds.
That's crit.
Nice.
Roll again.
4. So 24 total.
So what does 40 say as he chucks this bomb out the window?
As the bomb flies out the window, 40 yells,
That's for bringing down property values.
So the red light on the bomb, proximity warning, you see it start to blink as it's tumbling through the air, and it lands just as one of the firemen pulls open the door of the refrigerator and sees the other bomb, and it lands right beside it. I am a bomb. You have moved me. Goodbye. And then it explodes. The other bomb explodes. The fire truck is completely disintegrated. All the windows are blown out for about 4 blocks. People are screaming, running through the streets. You see a half dozen dead firemen mercenaries. While all the firemen are dead, there's one bomb that remains armed in that 3rd floor apartment, but Torch can deactivate that at his leisure because the guy that would push the button was in the fire engine,
Nice.
and most of him is spread across the avenue. So you guys wait. The real fire department eventually does show up about 3 hours later.
Attack.
Eventually, the next day, a cop does arrive to file an incident report.
we kill him.
And not long after that, Torch gets a call on his agent from Matthew Edwards. Well, you foiled my plans again.
Damn right.
I don't know how. I'm fairly sure you have moron-level intelligence. Well, bottom line is seriously impacted, so we've given up going after your building.
Yeah, damn right you have.
Don't worry, I'll get you some other way, you old cur.
No. Fuck you.
I love our little tete-a-tete. Goodbye. Click.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
And that is the end of Cyberpunk Red Adventure, The Apartment.
By the way, all this damage is coming out of your rent.
He's going to start charging a pet deposit.
You have foiled the evil corporation, and you only killed 20 or 30 people.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about Cyberpunk Red?
I think it's fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, pretty simple system.
Yeah.
Not bad. I think the real attraction would be playing this in a campaign and getting into all sort of nonsense cybernetics and technology.
All the world building is kind of the strength here.
Yeah, because obviously 40 would be getting some sort of cyber hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. I wish the rule... So there's... I think it was pretty hard to find rules in the rule book for the Jumpstart kit. I refer to the actual book more than it.
Kind of a lack of information in the Jumpstart kit.
Well, they put a lot of story information, which I get, but I'd rather just have a dedicated rule book in a beginner's box that really just has rules in it. It's pretty dry and functional.
Yeah, Kyle had to refer to the main core book a lot. So if you're looking to get the Jumpstart kit without the core book, you might have some issues.
Yeah, I would say if you are at all interested in Cyberpunk Red, just get the book.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a whole lot that's special about the Jumpstart kit. I had bought the Jumpstart kit around the time we first started recording the podcast, and I enjoyed going through it, but the world book is by far the most interesting part of it.
Yeah, and I believe that all that information that's in the world book and the Jumpstart kit is repeated in the core book.
Yeah.
Now, there's a nice handout with cheat sheet, easy reference in the Jumpstart kit, and there are a few other components. Like the pre-generated characters are nice, but there's 3 different character creation options in the core rulebooks, and if you just want to get started, one of them is really fast and really easy.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty darn easy because, like, the way you get your main stats anyway is very simple.
Yeah,
So,
there is a very detailed character creation method that you can go through if you've played Cyberpunk before or you're really veteran tabletop role players would probably want that. But overall, it's pretty cool. We may play Cyberpunk again. We've got a lot of stuff on our plate for 2023.
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed it.
yeah, fun.
All right. Well, thank you to our Patreon members.
Yes, thank you.
This was...
This was a patron-heavy adventure.
Yeah, there was Matthew Edwards and Russell, the coal miner ham radio operator, old prospector.
Simply not enough prospectors in most science fiction.
No. So we appreciate all our Patreon members. We are hugely thankful for everything you guys do. And if you would like to hear some bonus content, exclusive episodes, mostly session zeros.
Yeah.
Though we have 1 or 2 special episodes coming in 2023.
And we do release episodes early on the Patreon. They get released on Tuesdays and then everywhere else on Thursdays. So
Yeah. So if you want to be better than other people.
yeah, and we got stickers and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And most of them are non-toxic.
I am now picturing like in Avatar 3, there's like a Na'vi prospector, like, sifting for unobtainium.
Yeah, hey, Sigourney Weaver.
Avatar 3, The Way of Ore.
Yeah.
And thank you to our sponsor, Barrel and Bond.
Barrel and Bond.
Barrel and Bond. No bomb in the restroom.
Not
If
anymore.
you move the urinal 5 meters, you're going to have issues.
And famously, Barrel and Bond founded by old prospector Jimmy the Coots.
Really?
Yes. But they got lots of great bourbon. You should
They
go
do.
there and
Oh,
drink it.
indeed.
And tune in next week. We'll have another episode. So thank you very much for listening. We really appreciate it. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
Austin.